Well, Bill, not to get too personal, but what does your morning routine look like with the Lord? Just starting your day with Him, and maybe to speak to the evening as well.
My schedule's weird, as you know, because of the travel. There's not a routine, which is tragic. When I'm home, there's more of a routine, but you know, sometimes I'm up at 3 a.m. To catch a flight, going somewhere,
coming
seeking
back. The Lord.
Yes,
okay,
seeking
catch a flight. Yes,
seeking the Lord on my way to the plane.
Seeking an airplane.
Yeah. So sometimes my prayer time is on a plane. Yeah. I mean, it's pitiful, but sometimes that to be practical, that's what it looks like. But routinely, normally, if I'm able to work a routine because I'm home for a week or 5 days or whatever, I just like to get up early enough to go in and get some coffee and sit in a chair and read and pray, and that's just what I do. I keep it real simple. A big part of my life is just affection for God. And so if I'm going to pray, for example, if I'm going to pray for an hour, probably 45 minutes of it's going to be worship. You know, that's what I emphasize. I emphasize just the adoration, the affection, the ministry to Him, and then I'll obviously pray for things. But it's not, you know, it's not impressive in the sense of all the warfare and the things that takes place. I really, for the most part, my life is pretty simple. When crisis comes up, then of course you amp it up, and I'll be much more focused in the prayer. If I see something that needs attention, then I'll oftentimes at the office, I leave the office, I'll go out and go to the backside of our property and just cry out to the Lord there and begin to pray and find some place where I can get some solitude and do that. So that's kind of how my life works.
What role does reading the Scripture have in? Are you reading for quality or quantity, or are you working through the Bible in a year, or are you?
Yeah, I read for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I read so that I learn, so that I stay healthy, and then I teach out of that. But I change my routine. Sometimes I will read, like right now I'm reading Kenneth Wuest's translation, which is very expanded and very unusual in the way he translated things. But I'm enjoying reading. I went through the Gospel of John. I'm now in the book of Acts, and I'll take sections, usually of the Bible. It's generally how it works. I'll take the 4 Gospels, maybe I'll take the Gospels and Acts, and I'll just reread. Sometimes I'll take the books of law, or I'll take, I always have the Psalms going. That's a continuous, I've had that going nonstop for, you know, probably 20 years, 25 years. So there's never a break there. I'm always in the Psalms. But I'll take sections. Sometimes I'll just do all New Testament, sometimes all Old Testament, and I just plod through. You know?
Great.
So
at night, anything special, or? Night,
I read at night always. Always. Very rarely do I not. Even if I land somewhere at 3 a.m. and I go to my hotel room, even if I have to stand up, I'm going to read.
You're standing up to stay awake, is what
to stay awake, yeah. I mean, seriously, even if that's what I have to do, or if to sit on the edge of my chair or something, I'm going to read something because I want to get the mind of Christ. I want to go to sleep with that. So I go to sleep with this affection for God, but I like to go to sleep with His Word in my mind. Not so that I ask questions and pray all night, because I want to sleep. So I generally almost always will read the Psalms, because it just ignites the affection, the love for God. So that's
beautiful.
I love to take spots during the day too. I absolutely love to, and sometimes it works. Like if I'm traveling, it works because there'll generally be a break in a conference where maybe I have an afternoon session where I'm free. Go to the room and just rest and get before the Lord, and you know, that's what I like.